in. Please make sure to subscribe and give a like. All right, your Bad Apple review today is for the movie Speak No Evil. Don't even let a whisper out, because James McAvoy does not disappoint in this performance. He is utterly petrifying. Scary on steroids. Make you shake in your boots. I was afraid. In the psychological thriller Speak No Evil, you are extremely put in a state of panic mode, fight or flight, and wanting to get out. There is this overwhelming feeling of eeriness that James McAvoy encompasses in the character Patty. He is both brilliant and extremely scary at the same time, all packaged up in this very nice to look at embodiment of what a modern Jack Nicholson would be in Here's Johnny from The Shining. It entertains, it delivers, and it provokes. It is a remake. James Watkins is the director, and yes, nailed it. He does a phenomenal job of bringing horror into the film. I feel like I've seen so many horror movies lately and they just drop the ball. This one hits the mark, it hits the mark high, and I dare say it sets the tone for any movies coming in the future. It hits the mark. You're gonna feel disturbed from the very beginning to the end and everything in between. Throw in a bunch of uncomfortable situations and you as the moviegoer are trying to figure out how to make your own escape. This film is rated R, and I would adhere to that warning. There is violence, there is some disturbing images, and there's also adult behavior that I really wouldn't want to be with my child at, okay? If you're thinking about taking a tween that might be on the cusp of wanting to see something scary, yes, there is the scare. However, there's some adult situations, and if you don't want to have to be explaining things, I'd keep them at home. So we get introduced to two families while they are on vacation. The first family that we meet are the Daltons. The Daltons' dad is Ben Dalton, played by Scott McNairy. The mom, Louise Dalton, played by Mackenzie Davis. And the daughter, who is almost 12 years old, and she's played by Alex West LaFleur. Her character is Agnes Dalton. Now, each character has a very specific flaw, I guess we would say, right? As far as something that they're trying to tackle within themselves. And it's brought to the surface pretty quickly. Some of it's in an undertone way, other ways more in your face, but they all have their own issue. This is not a perfect family by any stretch of the imagination. They are struggling just to figure out life, and I think that's very relatable. They're on vacation, they're trying to cut loose a little bit more, trying to live a little. Patty and his family, he has his wife and his son. All the families are on vacation, they get to know each other a little bit, but there's so many red flags that are in your face right off the bat with the character that James McAvoy plays, Patty, and it's kind of like all of the alarms in my head, like the hair sticking up on my skin, everything, like get out, run away, don't go near this person. Like all of those red flags that I intuitively get, you feel that as the audience goer. And I don't know if it's because I'm a type A personality and I'm a more take charge type of personality, but it's very in your face of something seems off, especially as a parent. There's some circumstances, even while they're just on vacation, just getting to know each other. Like, hi, nice to meet you. And, oh, wait, what are you doing? What now? No, you're not. Bye. Like, no, lose my number, right? No, we don't know each other. Like, I will say that to your face. That being said, I understand that there's a specific type of pussies that this character, right, is obviously, and you see this in the trailer, so it's not letting anything slip, like you have serial killer mentality that you're dealing with, right? You have a crazy mentality that you're dealing with, like off the charts, insane maniac type of figure. We know this going in, especially if you've seen the trailer. You know what you're going to see. Like, he's on the cover, provoking fear right away, like, and you feel it. You feel it. You feel it. And man, when you feel that, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, because the plot unfolds and we see what happens when you don't trust your gut. While they're on vacation, Patty and his family invite the Daltons to come visit them. And even says, come visit. Make sure you're coming to visit. We want to have you come visit. It seems like a stage 10 Klinger situation. So when they get the invitation to go visit in the mail, a reminder, come see us, a postcard, hey, just checking in, love to see ya. Something's not right here, but red flags everywhere, still not paying attention. Let's go visit. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I know we just met them, but let's go visit them, sure. So there's polite, and then there's polite that takes you to naive, super crazy in your own right of what are you doing? You're not only now putting yourself in danger, but you're putting your family in danger, and you're putting a child in danger. Pay attention, people. You're not really expecting the laughs when you go into this movie, and there are some sprinkled throughout, so I enjoyed that. It kind of made it break the tension for a moment, but then it came right back. It came right back, because it was, again, awkward. Awkward. The use of song in this is phenomenal. I enjoyed that. There's a nostalgic song that they use that really provokes emotion from most audience goers, I would say. There's a familiarity there, and it's fun, and it's fresh, and it again is used in an extremely awkward way. So it definitely keeps continuing on with that theme of being so disturbing. There is evil that exists out there in the world, and how we, society, need to know that. Doesn't mean we have to live in fear or in a state of panic, but be aware, be mindful. If you feel something that doesn't feel right, trust it. Don't keep pushing. Don't keep explaining things away. Don't just do something because you feel like you are going to be impolite, or, oh, I don't want to be the bother, or I don't want to say something out of turn. Step up, grow a pair, and get shit done. I'm glad I saw this in the theater. It was fun to see on Friday the 13th. It brought the horror, it brought terror, it brought the uneasiness, it brought the unnervingness. I would much rather go up against Mike Myers or Jason any day of the week versus run into this guy. I can tell you that right now. Patty, he's not a leprechaun. He's not that joyous, fun Patty leprechaun type. No, he brings the fear. All right, so are you ready for your bad apple review? This apple is rotten. It's an apple that sat out in the sun, and it looked a little soft, and you're like, I don't know. I don't want to let anything go to waste. I'm going to save it for later. You go to take a bite, and right away, you got to spit it out because it is ripe, it is turned, it is no good. It is rotten, and you should have known better. All right, everyone, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care. Here's Johnny. Yeah.